Hello friends, welcome to VSP Law channel. Friends, today in this session we are going to discuss about the recently the Hon'ble Supreme Court of India ruled that disapproval of the marriage is not a motive for the suicide. So this is the clarification given by the Supreme Court regarding the section 306 of the IPC. So the judgment in the month of the January 2025. So the Hon'ble Supreme Court of India ruled that disapproval of the marriage between the bride and bridegroom is not a motive for abatement of the suicide. So while dismissing the charges against the appellant, who is the mother of the bridegroom, the Honorable Justice B.V. Nagaratna and Justice Satish Chandra Sharma ruled that if parents, elders are not given any consent for marriage between the bridegroom and bride, is not a motive for the commit of the suicide. So this is the charges dismissed by the Hon'ble Supreme Court, and the case details is that the mother of the appellant is the mother of the bridegroom. And actually the dispute between the bridegroom and bride. So bridegroom is refused to male person marry with the bride female. So in this connection, the name of mother had implied in that charge sheet, and the charges leveled against the mother of the bridegroom is that he is the person behind for a commitment of the commission of the suicide by the bride. So that she is that mother of the bridegroom has insulted the bride and not given any consent for marriage with the bridegroom. So that on that ground, on that point, the bride was committed suicide. So this is the charges leveled against the mother of the bridegroom. Here is the appellant. So that the Supreme Court, while examining the case, that even though charge sheet and evidence is properly, but there is no small evidence against the mother of the bridegroom that she was a main person for behind the motivation for the commission of the suicide by the bride. There is no small evidence. That on that ground, the Hon'ble Supreme Court of India ruled that in this connection, if the parent is not given any consent for the marriage between the bridegroom, bride, so that is the children's. So they are not responsible for that motivation of the commission of the suicide by the party. And the section under section 306, which says that directly, indirectly, who is the responsible for the commission of the abatement of the suicide is liable for prosecution. But in this case, the mother appellant is not a liable person, not a responsible for directly or indirectly for commission of the suicide, abatement of the suicide by the bride. So that, and moreover, the mother on the ground is she is refused to given a consent for marriage between the bridegroom, bride. Bridegroom is the son, his son and daughter-in-law, opposite daughter-in-law, and only because the family members of the bride is not satisfied for the marriage. That is the reason for not accepting, not giving the consent for the marriage with his son to proposed daughter-in-law. So that the Supreme Court clearly stated that, so that elders or parents, if they are not given any consent or approval for marriage between the children, they are not for a motivation of the commission of suicide. This is clear. Especially in love marriages, some of the person is going to get a suicide because elders is not given a approval, consent. So that consent is not required. If they are majors, then as per law they will get married. But parents is not a responsible, or elders is not responsible for the any commission of the any abatement of the suicide by the parties, on the ground that there is a disapproval, there is no consent, refusal for the marriage by the elders and parents. This clearly the Supreme Court ruled that this is in the month of the January 2025. So clear that once again, if the elders or parents is not giving any consent or disapproval of the marriage between their children, they are not responsible for abatement of the suicide by the parties who propose for marriage. So this is clear. So I hope this is a very important topic because nowadays we are seeing that there is a love marriages are there. If any person is going to commit suicide, and elders will be getting to the and also they are impleading in the case if they are not giving any consent sometimes. So this is a very useful judgment given by the Hon'ble Supreme Court that elders and parents is not responsible for any commission abatement of suicide by the proposed marriage parties. So this is clear. Friends, this is V.S. Patel, member of the Supreme Court Bar Association New Delhi, life member of the High Court Bar Association Telangana State, and Andhra Pradesh, lives in Hyderabad, Karimnagar. So visiting New Delhi. Friends, if any queries regarding legal, you may be contact. My number is 9300595006. This is Senior Advocate. Thank you for watching this video. Please like, share, subscribe, forward to your friends. Why? Because legal knowledge is very important. This video is promoting the legal awareness, legal knowledge to the all clients, advocates, junior advocates, whoever will be, whatever will be, up-to-date information is available in our videos. Then please click and subscribe and click the bell icon for update information. Thank you for watching. V.S. Patel.